After a strong bullish month, the price has reached a key level. These equal tops and the price reaches it. Equal tops and equal lows act as magnets for the price, as they are typically areas where liquidity is accumulated. When the price reaches these levels as a plan that has been completed, typically it will return to moving towards a new target on the other side. This is the price dynamic move. It is constantly seeking liquidity levels as its targets. And every time it reaches its target, it can change its state in liquidity delivery to target new liquidity levels on the other side. Based on it, I was looking for a change in the state of delivery. In the daily chart, the time I identify. This is the change in the state of delivery, and this is the order block. I know every order block or fair value gap will be a bullet to target a new liquidity level. For example, when the price reaches this order block, it targets this weekly liquidity level. It is clear that if it reaches this order block, it can target this liquidity level. In the 3-hour chart, I can point out several order blocks that all adhere to the following concept. But now you may think, what is the connection between these concepts and CRT? As I mentioned in previous videos, I have a special use for the candle range theory. First of all, in the high time frames, like the 3-month chart, I am looking for the live chart to determine whether the price is in a downtrend or an uptrend. The point is, I am looking for a pullback in a dominant trend. The pullback candle will be my candle range to consider in CRT. For example, the dominant trend is the uptrend, so I will look for a bearish candle to see accumulation and manipulation and the possible distribution there. Let's determine this bearish candle range. Now, what do you see? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. The power of 3 indicates that the distribution phase will be complete when the price breaks the high of this range, so the uptrend will continue in the upcoming months until the price breaks this high. Remember that this is our outlook prediction for the next months, based on the live chart information, and it may change instantly. Anyway, let's switch to the weekly time frame to see more details. In the weekly chart, things may seem a little strange. We expect the price to continue uptrend, and the strange part is that the price is already in a downtrend. But it's normal. If you imagine the price is going down to reach an order block, then the order block can push the price higher as the bullet to target a higher liquidity level. So let's identify an order block there. This candle and 20 pipes higher because of the weekly chart is my order block. So now, if the price is going lower, the possible target is this order block. Then the price can target the higher liquidity levels. To trust this idea, first we need to confirm this downtrend is the dominant trend right now. In order to reach this goal, you will need to know more about smart money trading strategies. Anyway, you can just follow my technique. I am switching to a 1-time frame lower to see the candle violations. The most important factor in each candle analysis is the opening and closing price. When the next candle forms as the opposite colored candle, it will trade within the previous candle's range. If it trades beyond the previous candle's close and closes after it, it indicates a candle violation. It's important to note that most of the time, price will continue in the candle violation direction. In simple words, the candle violation indicates the direction the smart money is interested in. Let's switch to the daily chart and highlight the violations. In the daily chart, the candle violations indicate that smart money has a plan to target sell-side liquidity as our expectation. So the price should continue the downtrend. But why the price is going up? Let's back to the weekly chart. As you know, this downtrend is our dominant trend. Just look at this candle. It forms inside the downtrend as a bullish candle, and there is an important point about it. As we discussed before, we can consider this bullish candle as a pullback candle, and this will be my candle range to consider in CRT. So let's determine its range. Before continuation, let's check everything again. In the 3-monthly chart, we identified this candle range to determine our long-term bias. We confirm our long-term bias is bullish, but already the chart is bearish. So the idea is, maybe the price is going to reach this order block. We confirm that smart money has a plan to go down by candle violation technique. Then in the weekly chart, we can consider this candle a pullback. The point is, if this is going to be a pullback candle, we can trade it with CRT if we confirm the power of 3 there. In the weekly chart, we can see many long orders are accumulating above this candle close. So above this candle close will be the manipulation phase where we are looking to find an order block to trade the distribution phase. Now let's switch to the 3-hour chart to look for an entry in the form of an order block or a fair value gap. Here I have 2 entries for trading this candle range. The first one is a high probability order block. The second entry is my special Fibonacci 50% entry technique, which I will explore in the upcoming videos. This is the checklist of the important steps for trading based on this method. Check the high time frame chart to determine the dominant trend. Look for an opposite colored candle or a pullback candle. Determine the long-term bias. Watch the price dynamic moves. In the lower time frame, use the candle violation technique. Determine the live chart's dominant trend and imagine the smart money's next steps. Identify the CRT candle and identify the entry. Guys, that's it. But before we finish, I have a special task for you. In this video, we analyzed this part of the chart. I want you to look at this part of the live Euro USD chart, and based on my method to trade CRT, comment me what is going on in this live chart. What is your decision for next week, and how we can trade the upcoming days?